Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome to this week's episode of Talks with Taboo. Welcome to this week's episode of the podcast. It's been a long time since I've done one of these solo episodes, but I figured it's time to do it as the year's kind of coming to the end. I think I might be doing only one more episode of the podcast this year, just because I'm going to be pretty busy with Christmas stuff and then New Year's. I think New Year's Eve and Christmas both fall on Thursdays this year, so I think I might only have one more episode after this episode. So I figured I'd do a solo episode like I used to back in the beginning of the year, and just kind of, wrap up the year, answering y'all's questions, maybe having a couple cold ones with y'all, talking about some dumb shit, man. But with all that being said, let's just start this episode of the freaking podcast, huh? Let's just get into it. Come here, girl, is that ass fat? Let me take my tongue and go back a dirt track. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries. I swear to God, this could be the one that I marry. Hey, hey, and she's so damn fine. I'm gonna eat that from behind. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries. If you met somebody named COVID who was 19, but was trying to fuck, would you fuck him? Would you do it? Would you bang a 19-year-old named COVID? And I feel like that's kind of a unisexual name, to where it could be a man or female. I don't know if that's the correct terminology when you're trying to say. No, gender neutral name. Might just want to get tested if you do fuck them. But welcome, y'all. How's everybody doing today? Today is Thursday, someday in December. December all kind of December's always the fastest month, I feel like. Everything just goes so quick. It's like Christmas is here right before you know it, or whatever you celebrate. Celebrate something. There's a lot of people who get a little grumpy around this time of year. It'll be like, oh man, I hate Christmas time, or I hate Christmas. It's like, I think that's because you decide to do it, man. You know what I mean? Some people will hate Christmas because they had a bad Christmas when they were younger or something. But it's like, I get bad hangovers, and you don't see me, complaining about drinking or thinking about not doing it. I'm going to have fun leading up to that hangover, So I think if you're one of those grouches, them Grinches, this Christmas, maybe you should just decide, make that choice yourself. Be like, I ain't going to do that. I'm going to have a good time this year. I've actually had a good time this year, in 2020. COVID fucked up a lot of things for me. It's like, yeah, I didn't make as much money. Yeah, I might be a little bit further on in my career if I was able to tour all the time. But honestly, I've still had a great year. It's still been fun. Just been having fun in different ways. You know what I mean? I just finished making my album. Finished that 4 days ago. I finished my comedy album, finally. I have not been working on anything else but that for the last 3 months. And honestly, it's the best thing I've ever done in my life. I know I've said this a bunch, but I've shown some people, and they're like, dude, this is next level stuff of goofiness. And man, that's just one of those things. It's like, I don't think I would have been able to make that album if COVID wasn't a thing. I think if I was on tour all the time, I probably wouldn't be making a comedy album. I'd probably be making dubstep, which I love dubstep. Absolutely love it, and I love making it. But I'm not playing dubstep right now. I want to make music that people can kind of listen to, instead of just party to at the moment. And also express myself in a fun, goofy manner. And honestly, it's made me a better producer than I ever was. I'm in the last 8 or 9 months, however long this COVID shit's been going on, my production skills have jumped years ahead, I feel like. Also, my just overall happiness. I was really happy touring, and I guess I had to learn how to be happy, not performing. You know what I mean? I've been performing since I was fucking 13 years old. You know what I mean? So I had to relearn how to, just stay on top of it. Other ways that I find joy out of things. And I did that, man. I had a fun time while doing it. I've made friends. I've talked to a lot of dope people on this podcast, man. And that's stuff that I think I would have still had the guests on the podcast, but maybe not as many guests would have came on the podcast if they were touring and everything. They're like, oh shit, I ain't got nothing else to do. Let me come on this fucking Southern sounding bitches podcast. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, there's always positives in a lot of things. I have had a good time this year. Not everyone can say that, and I know that. But I do hope that y'all kind of try to pay attention to the things that were a little fun, or you to have a good time doing. Man, I'll tell you what, that first half of the COVID, man, I was just getting drunk and playing video games, dude, and I had to get a hold of my health. But now I'm a hold of it. Feel good. I am drinking a cold one right now, but it's because I like drinking cold ones. You know, I put my right hand on a cold one confession. You know what I mean? Right hand on a cold one confession. Who fucking knows? Man, I don't know, man, but we'll see what 2021's like, if it's any different. You know, maybe we'll get that vaccine, dude. Man, there's some people out there who are, like, very anti the vaccines, for sure. But it's like, the same people who were like, and I ain't doing that vaccine. I've seen them, like, pick up drugs from the sketchiest of places and snort it up their nose. But they're like, nah, the vaccine ain't for me, dude. Ain't for me. We'll see, dude. I'm going to get that bitch because I want to go back to rocking and rolling whenever it's available. You know what I mean? No rush or whatever. But, like, if we had it sooner than later, it'd be kind of cool. But it ain't going to be here soon enough, man. They canceled Mardi Gras 2021, and that's a big fucking bummer. Because it's like, why am I living here if there's no Mardi Gras? I love it here, but Mardi Gras was like, that's where it's at, dude. You might catch me in the streets acting a fool. You know, I might be in a fucking dress and a wig, and I might be calling myself Clarissa. Fucking, I might not even be drinking PBR, dude. I might be drinking something called a gas grenade fuck brain or whatever. Who knows? That's why you see me, dude. I reach a final form. That's what Mardi Gras is like for all these people here, man. It's a final form. It's a purge. It's a Cajun purge. It's a purge for them damn hoodlums. Instead of killing folks, you're killing your livers. You're killing a good time. You know what I mean? You're killing a little bit the environment, but that's, you know, they try to fix that every now and then. But yeah, man. I see people who I've known for years. I see them on Mardi Gras. I don't even know who they are anymore. You know what I'm saying? I look them in the soul sockets. And I don't even know their names anymore. And they don't even know who they are anymore. They reached it. They're like werewolves on a full moons. Dude, y'all remember that fucking? It just me saying that reminded me of Twilight. About how those fucking vampires didn't burn when the sun comes up. They just fucking sparkle a little. Like, what the fuck? Why would they do that, man? Sparkle a little. And they would try to hide that? I'd show that shit off. You know how many chicks you could probably get if you were a sparkly-ass fool? Probably get some chicks. Which I wouldn't be out there trying to get some chicks. I'm just saying, if someone could sparkle. Like America's Got Talent, you just walk on stage and they just fucking shine some sunlight on you. And then you win something. Or they lock you up and they do experimentations on you and figure out what you are. Until you start sucking their blood. That got weird. Dude, I bet you for, like, vampires, like, they love periods. Like, whenever people are on their periods. I know if I was a vampire, that'd probably be like, that'd be it. That'd be, like, my favorite time of the month. You know, like, everyone else is pretty pissed off whenever it's that time of the month. Vampires probably stoked. You ever thought of that? I haven't until right now. Oh, dude, so my brother's pregnant. Not him, like himself. I don't think we're there technology-wise, but his wife is, and they're gonna be having another kid. He just popped one out like a year ago, but he ain't even trying to not pull out, man. They was trying to get it going, and they don't want to know the baby, what type of baby it is. You know what I mean? They don't want to know. You know, the doctor was like, "Do you want to know its gender?" And I'm just kind of like looking at the doctor like, yo, bro, What the fuck? Want to know its gender? Like, that baby isn't even old enough to decide what it wants to be yet. And the doctors want to tell you if it's a man or female. That doctor doesn't know. That baby doesn't even know yet. So I was sitting there, talking to him, my brother Matt, and I'm like, yeah, we're talking about names or something like that. I'd love to see, like, have somebody name their baby Cock. I think that would be, like, a strong name, you know what I mean? It's kind of like a Hercules, but, like, even stronger. You know what I mean? Like, people will name their kid Dick, but, like, Dick sounds soft, bro. Cock sounds hard. Like, I would, if I met a guy and I'm like, yo, what's your name? He's like, my name's Cock. I'm like, God damn, this guy should be a linebacker or something like that. Like, that legit, like, imagine a football player who was just an absolute savage and his name was Cock. I would buy that jersey regardless of the team. Unless he was the Atlanta Falcons, I wouldn't buy that shit. But I would draft him in fantasy, dude. Your name was Cock? You fucking kidding me? Why hasn't anyone named that yet? If y'all know anyone named Cock, I would love to know. It's such a strong name. It's like, I feel like it's like this. I feel like if I just imagine what that person would look like, he's probably ripped, really veiny, but ripped person. If I'm just imagining Cox over here. Man, I haven't done one of these episodes in a minute where I'm just fucking thinking out loud. I don't know. But it has been an alright year. And I would be stoked if they named him Cock. Some of these flower names have, like, dandelion, you know what I mean? That sounds like the most southern name. Like, I have a cousin named Lily. And that just sounds like a southern name. Dandelion. People still name their kids Darlene. It's just like, when you spell that, is it spelled like darling? Or, like, have y'all ever thought, like, have y'all ever read the word assault? And, like, if y'all broke it down into 2 words, it'd be ass slut. Assault. It's pretty much like 2 words in one, but they just renamed it. Instead of ass slut, they just wanted to put a space in between it. And then, I mean, get rid of the space, and then it's just assault. I don't know, man. Jobs are, places are shutting back down again, though, dude. I played a show out in Minneapolis at the Skyway Theater. It was a good-ass time. Fun time. But it was like that night they were shutting the city down. So in a way, TVBOO kind of shut that bitch down. TVBOO shut the city down. Not like in a bad way, but I don't know how any of this I'm saying sounds good at all on my PR. But they already decided prior that they was going to get shut down. But, like, that's crazy, man. Things are shutting back down. People are, like, out of jobs again. What do you do? Blowjobs are still jobs. So, remember that. Think of that. I don't know, man. I've been doing those shows, and honestly, I saw Skyway. I'm gonna talk about these people, and I'm gonna face that logo out. But I saw Skyway catching a lot of heat earlier in the year for doing a show. And on the videos, it looked unsafe and everything. It did. It looked like it was wild. But whenever I played, it wasn't like, it was wild, but like it didn't feel unsafe at all. It's like a 2,000 cap room with like 250 people in it that that's what they sold it out at, was like 250. That's all we're doing. And I feel like that's okay. But that's just my own opinion. I feel like we're in such a time where if you say, I feel like that's okay, someone's going to be like, yeah, but it's not. And like, yeah, but you also feel like it's not, and I feel like it is. So like, it's totally okay for people to feel other ways. And I think that's getting lost, man. I feel like that's just getting lost. People just having their own opinion, dude. Like, I got opinions. I don't share them all the time, but I'll be like, that's all right. Some people might agree. Some people will be like, nah. Like, that's cool. That's what makes people human, and that's what makes this America. People can disagree, and it's okay. But to tell somebody that they're completely wrong for feeling some way, it's kind of bullshit, I think. But what do I fucking know, dude? I'm just a fucking DJ. Really, barely at this point. You know what I'm saying? I've DJed like 7 times in the last 9 months or something like that. Barely a DJ, barely a comedian anymore, dude. I've done stand-up 1 time. But they shut shit down, man. One time is what I had. I have all these jokes I want to test out. I don't know if they're offensive or not. It's like, that's where I go test them out here. Be like, all right, let's see if this works. Let's see if it doesn't. Sometimes it does. But me doing some shows lately, I mean, I've like, there's a lot of people who are still pissed off about people doing shows. And I don't feel like it's a majority of people. I feel like it's just some people, but they're really loud about it. So, like, the people who are cool with it are like, they're not going online and be like, yo, I'm so cool with this. They're like, yeah, whatever. They're chill about it. Like, I had someone message me. I've had 2 people message me, actually, which isn't a bunch, because I was talking to Baldy, and he's had, like, a bunch of people message him pissed off. But, people pissed off. I had this one person who came to one of my shows recently, and, you know, I got on stage, and I was like, hey, is it cool with y'all if I just do some stand-up real quick, tell some jokes? And everyone was cool with it. Like, hell yeah. Like, fuck yeah, we're going to hear some jokes. So I started telling jokes. And everyone was laughing at the jokes. Everyone was cool. And I get this message from this person, this gal. She was telling me how my jokes were offensive. Did my computer just completely shut off? Okay, no, it didn't. She was telling me my jokes were offensive and how dare I should say anything like that. How dare I try to make people laugh or something like that. And I thought about, like, responding with, like, crazy stuff of, like, explaining the joke. Maybe she didn't understand it, so it wasn't funny, or maybe she heard half of it. But I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, honestly, if you can't take a joke, I don't really want you at my shows anyway. You know what I mean? Everyone got the joke. Everyone thought it was great, but there's always that one person that's just... I bet it sucks being that person. Just that fucking... Who was that person on Star Wars? Is it Jabba the Hutt? What was it? Was that Jabba the Hutt in one of the episodes? Where they were like... It might be Jabba the Hutt. Imagine being the Jabba the Hutt at the comedy show or the dubstep show when somebody's trying to do something fun. But yeah, that's my thing, man. It's like, honestly, if you can't take a joke or laugh at yourself every now and then, you probably shouldn't be a fan of mine. Because, I mean, I make fun of myself. I make fun of everybody. That's just who I am. It's fun, dude. Everything's goofy. Everything's funny. Like, everything is dumb. You know what I mean? Like, everything's dumb. Let's make fun of it. And let's make it fun. I don't understand some people. But that's just who they are, and I'm not going to judge them for that. I was just saying, probably should pick other shows to go to. Because my shows are goofy. And my shows, you're probably going to hear a joke, and people are going to laugh. And you're going to laugh at yourself. You're going to laugh at me. That's just what it is, dude. That's what's going to happen when you come to my show. You're just going to have a good time and a good laugh. You might dance. You might love. You might even fuck later, dude. Who knows? Could happen. Y'all see them Saints lately, dude? The New Orleans Saints. I know a lot of people who listen here probably aren't massive football fans, but I'm just going to go ahead and say this so it's on record. I'm going to go ahead and say it on camera, dude. I think the Saints are going to go to the Super Bowl this year. And I think they're going to win. All right? I won't say much more of that. I won't stay on the topic. That's just what I'm going to say. I think the Saints are going to go to the Super Bowl, and they're going to fucking win. They're going to bring that Lombardi back to New Orleans, and they're going to say, you cannot have a parade. And we're going to fucking do it anyway, dude. I bet you. When I say we, it's the city, so don't be mad at me. You know, and it probably is a city. I don't see how they'd stop. Like, honestly, wow. Like, how are they going to stop a city from celebrating a Super Bowl win? No matter who wins it. That's going to be impossible. Like, you saw Philly when they won the Super Bowl. They about burnt that bitch down. They about burnt down their own city. But Philadelphians are probably already doing that anyway. Just because Philadelphians are fucking crazy. And that's why I love y'all, dude. Y'all are wild as hell. Christmas is right around the corner, man. I decorated my desk. I have it actually. Next week is the Talks with Taboo Christmas special. It's a very Cajun Christmas featuring Baldy and Boogie T. And that one was awesome, but man, I was just been thinking about all the fun Christmases I've had in my life. And how they're a little different this year. I usually go to my Wheezies. Go see my Wheezy and my Pops. There's my grandmother and granddad. We just call them Wheezy and Pops. I usually go see them every year. My Pops just got done with cancer. He's cancer-free. You know, praise Dale. Cancer-free. So, his immune system's down. So we're not doing Christmas over there this year. And it kind of sucks because that's where I'd always go right before Christmas and then spend Christmas at my mom's. Luckily, my mom's is still happening. But damn, that's the tradition. Like, my Weezy hit me up. She's like, what's your address? I'm going to send you your present. She usually gets me clothes. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about them presents, dude. Like, I just enjoyed seeing my family, seeing my Weezy, my pops. My pops is awesome, man. He's cool as hell. And he's a tough son bitch, too. He's old and he beat cancer. Not an easy cancer, too. So, shout out that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Thinking about the best Christmas. You ever had, like, you know those Christmases when you're younger, like that one Christmas that just stood out? I know it was when the Nintendo Wii came out. And I'm fucking, my stepdad, he wasn't even my stepdad yet. He was dating my mom. And I think he was trying to get in good with me and my brother. But honestly, hell yeah, that's a good way to do it. You know what I'm saying? If you're kind of being a stepdaddy right now, or if you're trying to get on somebody's kids and, like, get the kids to like them, dude, you should take notes from the story, dude, because my fucking stepdad stayed in line for 3 days to get me a Nintendo Wii when that bitch came out. And you want to talk about some points with the kids? I was sold, dude, because my dad always gave me some shit gifts. But that's all right, though. My dad just isn't, like, that creative on that shit. You know, when you're a kid, you're like, that's all you think about is the presents. You're like, fuck yeah, what am I getting this year? As an adult, you just want to see everybody. So, you know, when you're a kid, it's all about what type of cool gifts you're going to get. I know my fucking dad had got me, like, a it was like a phone case, but it wasn't a case. It was like one you zip your case into, and then you, like, clip it onto your belt buckle. I was like, what the fuck is this for a gift for a kid? I'm like 12, getting me that? Like, the hell? My stepdad over there getting me a Nintendo Wii, trying to G up with his little non-kid at the time. Shit. At that point, they'll be begging you to marry their moms. I didn't do that, but I was cool with it, wherever. I was just happy to have a Nintendo Wii. I remember freaking the fuck out, dude, when I got that bitch. Damn, bro, that was the coolest gift ever. So I had gotten some fan questions this week. You know, it's been a minute. We used to do the fan questions all the time, and, man, I loved doing them. We did them for the Christmas special, so everyone who called in, we used some of those. But we had some call in for the solo episode today, and, you know, I really enjoyed doing all these fan questions back in the day, and, you know, just with the format, with how we're doing it now through Zoom or Discord with the guests, it doesn't work because I don't know how to send that question over and we both listen to it at the same time. The audio comes over fine. I could read it, the transcript, and do that, but nah. But yeah, we had some fan questions. I kind of just want to get to them because there are some good ones, so let's just check them out.
Hey man, what's up? This is Trip Fox from Lubbock, Texas. I just want to know, man. I just gotta know. How the fuck do you stay so happy all the goddamn time through these times, man? I just want to know, man. Show your secrets. I hope you have a good day, man. Later.
Oh, man. What was that name again? I'm going to rewind it just so I can remember the name because that was a great question. Let me see.
Hey, man. What's up? This is Trip Fox from...
Trip Fox, dude. Both really cool names, Trip and Fox. Your parents are obviously badasses. That kid sounds like the guy who got hand jobs in the 6th grade. Like, and everyone knew about it. Like, he wasn't low-key about it. He let everyone know, and he was the cool kid for it because he was getting hand jobs at that age. How do I stay happy, man? I don't know. Just, like... I guess it's all about perspective, bro. I do like the question. I appreciate it, man. You know, I'm not happy all the time, but you know, probably about 98% of the time, feeling good. I get angry sometimes, but like not like for long. I get angry on some dumb shit though, dude. My fucking Apple CarPlay wouldn't work on my iPhone 12 and my Chevrolet Impala 2019. That was what pissed me off. I have all those blessings that I just said, right? And that one, my fucking CarPlay wasn't working, and it pissed me off, dude. So it's, you know, sometimes it's about perspective. You know what I mean? You have all these blessings, and you just gotta focus on those. And that time I didn't. This happened like 2 days ago, and dude, I was angry for like a good 20 minutes. It pissed me off because I just got in the phone. You know what I mean? The car's still kind of new. So I'm like, yeah, I get finally have AirPlay again. Woo! And that bitch wouldn't work, bro. I I was a child. I was a child 2 days ago for about 20 minutes. How do I say? I don't know, man. It's all about perspective. Focus on the good shit, man. And life's too short to be a fucking bitch. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. I don't even really know how to answer the question other than just like do what you. I think honestly, I think it's because I'm able to do what I love. I think that might be one of the reasons. That's probably the biggest reason. Is I'm able to do kind of what I want, and the things I do, I love doing them. So that might be why. But also, I was kind of like this when I was younger before I was doing that shit. I don't know, man. I guess it's just all about perspective. Also, everything's dumb as hell and goofy, and that's a fun way to think about stuff. You know what I mean? Like, everything's a joke. Like, try having a serious conversation with me. If we're fighting about something, try having a serious conversation with me. You can ask my girlfriend, dude. She'll tell you. Like, I make too many jokes, man. I turn serious situations into non-serious. Wait. Yeah. I just can't help it, man. It's just what I do. I don't know. Everything, there's a joke in everything, I feel like. And I feel like that's a good way to kind of keep a good balance on, like, the happiness. I don't know. I guess it works for me, dude. Just fucking find the things that you like doing them. Doing the things that you don't like doing them, stop doing them. Simple as that, dude. You'll be a happier man. My stepdad told me when I was a long time ago, if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. And so that's a good perspective. He taught me that at a young age. I stuck with that and rolled with it, baby. Good question. Love you, Trip Fox. God damn. You sounds like a porn star too. Like, that guy fucks. Let's get another question.
What is going on, Mitchell? It is Richard.
I love this guy.
I've been a while, been absent, been quarantining in my cabin, but I just wanted to make one point to you, because I just heard this today. I've never heard this in my life, and it not only did it make me giggle, but it was mind blowing.
This is gonna be dumb.
But think about this: cowboys, country boys, you know, we say yeehaw, yeehaw. But ninjas say he-yaw, hee-yaw. Tell me that ain't crazy. Tell me that is not. I hope it made you chuckle. But I love you, buddy. Hope you have a great day.
Man. I fucking love you, Richard, dude. I love it when you call, man. It makes me happy every time. Every time it makes me happy. Dude, they go, yah! Yah-hee, dude. Yeehaw, yah-hee. Dude, another thing those ninjas do, they kind of say hi differently. Like, me, I'd be like, hi. And they're like, hey! That could work. That's another similarity. You know? Good call. Good question, Richard from Kentucky. Always great questions. Always fun questions. Let's get to another one.
Hey there, Mitch. My name is Richard.
God,
I have not talked to you in a minute, but boy, do I got a question for you and Baldy. Let me get this one to you.
So this one was for the episode that I did with Baldy and Brock, but I didn't have this one downloaded, so I'm just going to use it here. And I love Richard, so we're just going to roll with it.
Hey there, Mitch. My name is Richard. I have not talked to you in a minute, but boy, do I got a question for you and Baldy. Let me get this one to you. All right, understand this.
Well,
I got two options for you. You give me the one that you would pick. All right. Would you rather sit on a cake and eat dick, or would you rather sit on a dick and eat cake? I'm baffled, man. I don't even know which one to pick myself. They both sound so delicious. Give me which one you like better, buddy. Hope you have a great day.
God, dude, Richard, I don't even smoke weed, but I want to get high with you, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like getting high with you would be just a trip, dude. Or like, dude, I don't know, man. Imagine like eating mushrooms with Richard from Kentucky. That'd be a damn good time. Man, would y'all wanna sit on a cake and eat dick, or sit on a dick and eat cake? Honestly, dude, alright, so check it. Depends on the type of dick you're sitting on, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, are we talking about a schlong, dude, or are we talking about a pecker? You know what I'm saying? Pecker honestly sounds a little pedophilia. You know what I'm saying? It makes me sound like a pedophile when I say pecker. So what's another word that kind of makes a wiener seem small? Of age wiener. We'll say a of age pecker, because a pecker just doesn't sound like a mature wiener. It doesn't. Dude, honestly, man, depends if you're hungry too. Because if you're hungry, I might just want to sit on a dick and eat some cake. Because then I'm getting fed at both ends. You feel me? And I'm biting my lip thinking right here, and I don't know if that's the correct thing to do. And I am sweating, but it's not. It might be just from this pretty heavy Wakan sweater that I'm wearing. Shout out the whole Wakan crew sending me this Christmas sweater. But yeah, I think I'm probably gonna sit on dick and eat some cake, dude, because one might feel good and one might taste good. You know what I'm saying? Because it'd be, if I'm just sitting on the cake, I'm just getting that I'm getting that creamy ass, and then I'm just not even eating. I'm just getting choked out. You know what I mean? I got what is it? I got frosty ass, bro. That'd be my nickname. They'd be like, "What's up, frosty ass?" I'd rather them call me Frosty Dick. Wait, I don't know what that one even meant. But yeah, I think I'm gonna sit on a dick and eat some cake. A lot of people might want to sit on a cake. I bet you sit on a cake might be a little satisfying. Like if you just had a cake and you just sat on it like bare ass, it might be a little satisfying. Like it could feel nice. Who knows? I've never sat on a cake. I've only eaten it. So I'm going to continue to just only eat cakes. Okay, cool. Good question, Richard. Here we go.
Hey, Mitch, it's Dustin up here in Milwaukee.
I love this
Jesus
guy.
Christ. And I just wanted to give you a call. The obligatory, no homo, but I think about you all the time, or maybe a little bit homo. I just want to say I'm not just a fan, man. I mean, I didn't write all this down, but I did want to say I really appreciate what you're doing and where you're at. I really appreciate this art. Comedy and electric music that's my passion. I just really appreciate you and all that you do, and I'm kind of serious about Salt Lake City or just Utah in general. So, yeah, man, I've been thinking about it a lot. But appreciate you. I didn't know what way, if I could just send you a message, but I thought a call would be nice. And I miss calling this number, to be honest. So have a great day, man. I appreciate you. Love you, man. Bye.
Oh, man, I love you too, man. I appreciate that call. I know I miss you calling this number too, buddy. I miss you calling this number too. And, man, I really appreciate all the words, all those kind of words, man. You don't understand how much that shit means. And it's just kind of, and I'm glad you said that now, because literally like 10 minutes ago I was talking about how, combining the two things make me happy. You know what I mean? And I'm glad that it resonates with you, and, you know what I'm saying, that we vibe hard with each other, dude. I can't wait till the next time I'm in Milwaukee, because I'm going to plan some extra time there so we can hang out. Maybe do like some fishing or something like that. I think we had talked about that at once. And just talk shit about some football, dude, because he's a big Green Bay Packers fan, dude. And they're doing great, dude. They're doing great. I just don't think they got it in them to beat the Saints the second time this season, man. They got lucky the first time anyway. But anyway, dude, I really appreciate that call. Man. Can't say enough nice things, man, about you. And I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. Makes me happy. Maybe get emotional, dude. What are feelings? Who knows? Let's get to the next question, though. Shout out Dustin from Milwaukee, man. Jesus Christ.
Yo, what up, dude? I already called once before, but I had another question. Do you feel like there's every kind of, like, pressure to not go hard before, like, a really headlining act? I've always wondered if they, like, tell, like, the smaller opening acts to be like, nah, chill out. Because that would kind of piss me off, Like, I don't like having to hold back and shit. That'd be lame. But anyway, I hope you have a good one, man. Stay frosty.
Stay frosty, dude. I was just talking about having a frosty ass cheek, dude. So that's a funny, it's funny how that connected. Dude, honestly, I've played some shows where they're like saying, hey, you got to chill it out. I've played shows where tour managers would come up with they'd have a set list from their artists. and be like, hand you a list and be like, these are songs that you cannot play this evening. And it's like, dude, like, you didn't make this song. Like, you didn't make this fucking track on this list. How are you to tell me I cannot play this fucking song? Or, like, there has been people who have been like, hey, you shouldn't, go too crazy before. That happens, but also there is a reason why that happens, okay? So, like, me, whenever they tell me that, I'm not worried about it because I'm not playing, like, your headbanger, thrashing, rager set. That's not my set. It never has been. So, and I'm usually playing majority of my music. If you're playing your own music, I feel like it's fine. You play whatever the fuck you want. Play all your music. You made it. Like, who are there to tell you that you cannot share your art? That's what they're paying you to be there for. So people, I play my own music, and I've never pissed anybody off about it. But I have had openers before me playing, like, like Mosh Pit or Rail Breaker or like what's that one Excision song that I just can't Throwing Elbows. Like, I'm talking about like the big main stage, heavy, aggressive, like hype tracks, like headliner songs. I've had people play those, and like, yeah, you don't really want to do those before the headliner. There's a reason why, because like the crowd might get a little tired, or you know what I mean. The energy there is a flow of energy for the night. You know what I mean. You kind of want the flow of the night to kind of do this. So there is a happy medium of like, A, don't tell me what the fuck to do. B, trust me to do my job. And C, there also is a flow of the night. So it's like, yeah, they might tell you to chill out, and it's like, you didn't have to tell me to do that because I'm not going crazy anyway. But there are some people that I hear play for opener or for headliners that are opening for them, or people who have done it for me where I'm like, hey, you probably should have, dialed it back there a little bit. And that's just the name of the game. This is what it is, man. Good question, man. That's a lot of I like the question a lot, honestly. Last question right here, and then we'll squirrel.
Yo, bro, I just want to say your fucking new EP fucking slaps, dog.
Goddamn right.
I guess a question, what is your favorite, like, venue to play in? Like, I guess, like, small clubs, big festivals. Yeah, so that's my question. And, fuck S fam, and, you're the shit, dog. Take it easy.
I appreciate you, brother. I think my favorite venue to probably play at is Republic, New Orleans, just because I know all the people who work there. I know all the people who go to the shows, all the DJs around here. So it just really feels like people go harder, people party harder in New Orleans, period. But people just like, it feels like a family reunion. I don't play in New Orleans really ever anymore. Well, I haven't played in New Orleans in well over a year, like a year and a half, maybe 2 years. So, man, I'd have to say there some venues that are very notable that I have really enjoyed playing have been like shocking. I had a really good time. Every time I play Atlanta, it's insane. So like Believe Music Hall, I think is probably the cooler venue I've played it there. And then it's another notable venue that I just adore being at. Anything that has to do with Subsonics. Any shows that are booking as well. Sub Squad or No Squad, dude. I'll say that. But yeah, I like the question, man. So probably Republic, New Orleans, home venue, man. That's that venue gave me so many chances to shine and gave me so many opportunities when I first moved here. So shout out that place. Can't say enough nice things about it. But man, that's gonna be the end of the episode. I know they ain't as long as it usually is with guests, but some of y'all are used to these solo episodes. And listen, I miss doing these, just kind of rambling off, talking with y'all, answering these questions like this. Just kind of sharing what's up, man. And these are fun. I'm sure I'll end up doing like one of these every 2 months or something for next year, because I do just actually enjoy doing them. And here's the thing. If I enjoy doing something, I'm probably going to do it. So with all that being said, man, I love y'all. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Whatever the hell you're doing, stay safe, man. If you want, you know what I mean? You don't have to if you don't want to. If you don't want to stay safe, dude, then stay reckless, baby. Whatever the fuck you want to do, son. That's all on you, daddy. I love y'all. Be good. And I'll see y'all next week for the Christmas special. Peace!